Hey guys, how are y'all doing? How is your day going? And if it's just starting, how was your night? Hope you had or are having an amazing and a beautiful day. For those of you who don't know this yet, my name is Praise and you are currently tuning to Creepypasta with Praise. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and do whatever it is that you need to do to feed the algorithm. Please, while you're at it, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on your post notifications so you know whenever we upload a new episode. If you're on any other podcast streaming service, I think now we're on Google Podcasts, we are on Spotify. We're also on some other podcasts. I am not yet on Apple. I'm trying to get it out on Apple Podcasts. We're on Amazon Music. So depending on where you're watching from, please leave a comment. Please rate it. Let me know if you have something bad to say. Say it so I can say it and improve on that. But just let me know how the episode made you feel. Let me know what you think I can do to make it better. And yeah, I truly look forward to hearing from your feedback. If you are do interact with it, please. This is really important. Interact, comment, like if you can, share, subscribe, rate, and yeah, we upload. I'm saying we as if I have a team. I'm the only one. I upload every weekend, so it's not a specific date. I'm trying to get it out on a specific date, but I usually upload Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If it's not out on Friday, it's going to be out on Saturday. If it's not out on Saturday, it's going to be out on Sunday. If it's not out on Sunday, call the police. I am probably missing. But yeah, I promise you, every weekend a new episode is going to be uploaded. I'm trying to see how good it's going to go. If it does do well, we're going to start having a midweek episode, so that is in the future. And I just realized I hadn't yet updated you. So if you listen to the last episode I uploaded, the one I did on Soja Killer, you remember after I did the main introducing you to the podcast Creepypasta with Praise, I introduced you to the puzzle. So let me just brief you all on it. The name of the podcast is Creepypasta with Praise, and do not let name deceive you. We hardly ever do creepypastas. It's more true crime. We are going to still be covering, because I love listening to creepypastas. That's like the main reason why I started this podcast anyway. So we're going to cover some creepypastas, but I need to creepypastas are short stories. So I would need to gather enough short stories, and I'm working alone. I'm still in school. They're working on my final year project, working on my final year seminar. President of my department, so I'm trying to work on shit in the department. I have a lot going on. So I'm just trying to sort out my time and everything, which is why I really need your support. But yeah, so I have 5 different sections of this podcast. The first one is Crime Alert. Crime Alert is where we cover recent incidents and investigation, basically recent crimes that happened within the past 5 years, or future crimes. Who knows, maybe I can see the future. We have cold cases, hot takes. These ones are old cases that have been solved. When they'll have I think, which case did we recently do? These guys, the Mendes brothers. So their cases happened a long time ago, but new evidence have been coming out and they have now recently been solved, whether the person is dead or alive. But at least now we know who the murderer is. We have the puzzle, piecing together cold cases, just unsolved cases like the Zodiac Killer. Cases that happened a long time ago but up to date hasn't yet been solved. Maybe they recently opened the case, like Zodiac Killer, they recently opened it, but we haven't really had any progress on finding out who the perpetrators are. We have serial obsession. This is more of it is more psychological. It's when we just sit down to just understand the serial killers, just enter their minds, think like them. You get, so I love stuff like that, so I thought it would be nice to implement somehow. And then there's this is not going to start anytime soon, because like I said, I don't have time. But we have Chilling Chronicles. This is where we'll cover books, novels, they're the safety, movies, you get, just even songs, just things that are fictional serial killers, fictional cases basically. So for now, I'm just going to be uploading weekly, and maybe however I feel, I'll just let you know. But once we have a stable, especially probably going to be once I'm done with school, which I think I'm going to be done August, if not August next year. Once I'm fully done with school, we're going to have a timetable. Maybe we'll have I'll be uploading episodes 3 times a week. So or maybe one maybe 2 of them will be podcast episodes, those ones that are usually long, will be podcast episodes. Then the rest will just be normal YouTube episodes. So head over, if you want to follow me on any single social media. I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, I'm on YouTube at CPWPRAISE. That is CPW Praise, Creepypasta with Praise, CPWPRAISE. You can also check me out on any podcast streaming. Who knows? Just whatever podcast you use, just check me out there, or just safer than sorry, head over to Spotify, head over to Google, and just search Creepypasta with Praise, and I promise you I'm gonna pop up. You already can see my profile picture, so just look for that. And this is a very long intro, but yeah, that's basically every single thing I have to say. Is there another thing I need to brief you all on? I recently started my buy me coffee, so it's all going to be linked on my link tree. My link tree is linked, that's linktr.ee/chibudom underscore obasi, that's linktr on this dot ee/chibudom underscore obasi. If you head over there, if you're coming to see me for Creepypasta with Praise, just scroll down a bit, you'll see Creepypasta. I have two sections, so I have two channels. I have my tech and my true crime. So the first section is mostly going to be like tech based, where you'll be seeing mobile desk, you'll see Chibudom obasi. But if that's not what you're interested in, I'm not forcing you to go and check out every single thing I do. You can scroll down a bit, you see either, I don't know why I named it on, but if you scroll down a bit, you'll come across every other thing. So yeah, thank you, and yeah, enjoy. Are you tired of waiting in long lines at the store for your favorite products? Do you want to have access to millions of movies, TV shows, music, and books at your fingertips? Then it's time for you to try Amazon Prime. With Amazon Prime, you can enjoy free and fast shipping, unlimited access to streaming of Prime Video, Prime Music, and Prime Reading, and exclusive deals and discounts. And the best part, you can try it all out for free with Amazon Prime 30-day free trial. Experience the convenience and benefits of Amazon Prime today. Sign up for your free trial with the link below. And yeah, Amazon Prime, your one-stop shop for all your entertainment and shopping needs. If you are a fan of movies and TV shows, you won't want to miss out on the Prime Video free trial. With Prime Video, you'll have access to a huge selection of popular movies and TV shows, including award-winning originals like Marvelous Miss Maisel and The Boys. And with the free trial, you can try out all of these great features for free. So why not give it a try? Sign up for the Prime Video's free trial today and start streaming your favorite movies and TV shows right away. Link in the description below. If you are a student, you are probably always on the lookout for ways to save money. Well, we've got some good news for you. Have you heard of Amazon's Prime Student? It's a special program just for students that offers all the benefits of Amazon Prime plus some extra perks designed specifically for the college life. Right now, you can sign up for a 6-month trial of Amazon Prime Student for free. That's right, you will get all the benefits of Amazon Prime for 6 months at no cost at all. At no cost at all. That includes free 2-day shipping on millions of items, access of streaming of thousands of movies and TV shows, and unlimited photo storage. But that's not all. With Amazon Prime Students, you also get access to exclusive student deals and discounts like up to 90% off textbooks and other school essentials. Plus, you can borrow free Kindle books and get unlimited access to a selection of popular magazines. So why not give Amazon Prime Student a try? With a 6-month trial, you have plenty of time to decide if it's right for you or not. Sign up now and start enjoying all the benefits of Amazon Prime designed just for students. The link is in the description below. Alright, so I think one of the craziest cases that I ever do come across, especially now that it's become so recent now, is when the attackers, or the perpetrators or whatever, are kids. I'm not talking about like 17, I'm talking about like 15-year-olds, 12-year-olds, even 10-year-olds. When you have children committing serious crimes, I don't talk about like all these petty crimes, like severe crimes, there's like so much you have to like keep in mind. Like, it's one thing when we have a matured criminal, if I must say, committing something, and then you're like looking, I'm like, okay, like shit things happened in the guy's childhood that affected you, but like he's an adult. But what do you say when you have children committing such severe crimes? Honestly, till tomorrow, I would never really know how to justify it. Sometimes it'll be like, oh, like they knew what they were doing, so charge them as an adult. But things, as a child, your brain is never actually matured. Every single thing you do is based on your environment, whether it's your home environment, your school environment. So it's like always going to leave the question: are they actually the criminals in this case, or do we blame their environment? Do we blame the society that they found themselves in? Well, today's case that we're going to talk about a Florida teenager, Aiden Fucci, hopefully I'm pronouncing his name well, who was 14-year-old as at the time when he fatally stabbed his 13-year-old classmate Tristyn Bailey 114 times on May 19th, 2021. He was sentenced on Friday, March 24th, 2003 to life in prison. And yes, I've already spoiled it, but currently you are listening to Crime Alert, recent incidents and investigations. Alright, so today's episode is going to be extremely short. We don't really have much to cover. Like, I've already even spoiled everything that's going to happen at the first intro. So it's just a straightforward case. It's just for awareness sake. So we're just going to brief through it. We're going to run through it quickly. Tristyn was found dead in the woods outside Jacksonville on May 9th, 2021, after her family had reported her missing earlier that day. She had been stabbed 114 times and sustained 49 defensive wounds to her head, hands and arms. Fucci told investigators that he got into an argument with her and pushed her to the ground after they had left a mutual friend's home on that same day. The prosecutor said that Fucci had told witnesses that he intended to stab someone to death in the woods. Additionally, his DNA was found on her body. While he was still considered a witness, Fucci took a photo of himself in the back of a police vehicle, flashing the peace sign, and posted it to social media, captioning it, "Hey guys, has anyone seen Tristyn lately?" And just like knowing that he's the one who did this is just, it's so twisted. Like, it's things like this that, like, when you see it, it's one thing if you have a child that killed someone and the person's like, oh my god, I cannot believe I did that, I'm scared, I'm losing my mind, probably want to kill myself too. But when you see like someone who did this and is going on like with this action, it's like, is he actually like unaware of what he did? Is he actually thinking as a child right now, or is he just like a lost soul, which, remember I mentioned it like in some episode, I think episode 2 or so, when I was like, do you believe in rehabilitation? Or even though then I was referring to like people who are much older, but like, is this every, like, personally, I'm going to be honest, I don't think it's every single child that can be rehabilitated. Sometimes I just feel like certain people are just gone, there's no hope for them. And I know it's wrong to say, but it's the truth, it's how I feel, so he was arrested on May 10th and initially accused of second-degree murder. Days later, a grand jury indicted him on a first-degree murder charge, and Fucci was to be tried as an adult. The state attorney R.J. Lariza had stated the number of stab wounds supported the charge and showed the attack was premeditated. Plus, he already said he was planning to kill someone, even though he didn't specifically say who he was. Just maybe she just happened to be the one who was there at that time. In 2021, investigators said Fucci's mother tried to wash blood off his jeans. So I'm not really sure about this, but I think her own trial personally is upcoming, probably next week or so. And I will update you on his mom's trial and on any further appeal, because it's still quite recent. It's still a recent case. So if you are interested in that, you can let me know. I would do that if you want. And Fucci pleaded guilty in February to first-degree murder. On Wednesday, Tristyn's family provided a lot of emotional accounts during a sentencing hearing. Her sister Alexis dropped 114 teal-colored stones into a glass jar to represent each time Fucci stabbed her younger sister. She also went on to say that Aiden Fucci didn't just take Tristyn's life that day. He took every single thing from them. Alexis, another sister of hers, Brittany Bailey Russell, said they suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder since the slaying. Russell was on her honeymoon when she had learned that her sister was missing. She had said, I quote, "Agony is painful enough. Shattered to the core doesn't crumble like..." Sorry, I'm finding it hard to see. Shattered to the core doesn't crumble like how I feel. Infuriated doesn't even come close to touching the amount of rage I find myself trapped in. She also said, and let me tell you, justice is just a word for comfort. It doesn't bring her back. So yeah, her father Ferris Bailey spoke on Friday on behalf of his family following the verdict. He sent his daughter a message saying, Tristyn, I wanted to let you know we are so extremely proud of the person that you were in your time here. We have seen that when you went out to the world, you gave it your very best. You should be proud of the friend you have that you oh shit I cannot see. You should be proud of the friend that you were, the teammate that you were, and what you left behind, and the people that knew you, that we trust will go forward and continue to make the world a better place. He was so like he was almost about to cry when he was giving the speech. He also said, and I quote, with respect to what you have, what you mean to our family, it's in our hearts that it's in our heart. Oh gosh, I cannot see. With respect to what you mean to our family, it's in our hearts. There are no words. There are no words. We love you. We will continue to hold you in our hearts, and will always be the Bailey 7. He also thanked the judge, and he handed down we appreciate to a call to the outcome, and felt that it's the right verdict considering how heinous the crime is and Aiden's behavior around it. He also addressed the family of the Aiden's family, saying please extend them kindness. They should be giving grace for the pain they are going through. They should not be giving additional hardship. So he was not eligible for the death penalty, which, because as I said, he was underage. He was just 14 as at the time of the crime. He was thus sentenced to life in prison with a possibility of parole. The judge who was seated on his case was Judge Arlie Smith, and yeah, he said he took into account several factors when making his decision, including Fucci's age, the heightened level of premeditation, and that he was the sole participant who was not pressured by anyone to commit the devastating crime. He noted that Fucci was considered of average maturity by his peers, and he understood the consequences of his actions. The judge said, I quote, suffered a painful and horrifying death for someone she trusted before handing the sentence. The loss which you have clearly suffered is unimaginable. He was addressing the family as at this time, that is the victim's family. Sometimes family members hope or expect that whatever the sentence is, there is somehow or another. I think I need glasses. I really do need glasses. Okay, so let me just zoom in because I'm finding it hard to see. Okay, I cannot provide closure to this. He went on. It may close a chapter, but I cannot bring her back. Which this one I want to address. So, like anytime you have like cases going on, they're always okay. We need to bring the guy who did this. I'm not being sexist. We need to bring the person who did this to justice. I need closure. Without this, I cannot have closure. Her soul cannot rest in peace. Finding the person, especially when it's a case that like killed, but even like if the victim is still alive, does seeing the person get punished actually give you closure? I mean, it's not just reopening healing wounds, especially when it's like cases that had died down like multiple years ago. I want to know, what's your take on this? Do you think this actually brings closure to the family, or is it just something that they feel they need to do just to justify themselves? I don't know. Alright, so the judge is like, I cannot provide closure to this. It may close the chapter, but I can't bring her back to life. You still have a lot of healing to do. Her spirit lives on through each and every one of you. And yeah, so he was just addressing the family, letting them know that like he hopes to bring as much peace to them, but like obviously sentencing this young child, this 14-year-old guy, isn't going to resolve the main issue. She's dead, she's gone. Sucks to suck, I guess. So Fucci's grandmother Deborah Spiwak also attended the hearing, pleading for mercy for her grandson. She said that please not take him out of our lives forever. I'm just gonna say it, I hate people like this. I hate them. Like, I don't give a fuck if you think he's a child or he didn't. I don't care. I honestly couldn't care less. A family lost their child, like even if he spends life in prison, you still have him there. He's a child, so obviously he's not going to get life in prison without parole. And like me personally, but I'm just saying, if I was a judge and I was sentencing someone who committed a crime as severe as this, even if it's not as bad as this, because like this is 114 times. Like, do you know how long 15 times is? Like, to stab someone 50 times, not even shooting someone, and you stab a child 114 times unprovoked just because you felt like it. Me personally, but if I'm a judge and like I'm sentencing you and your family members come and have the audacity to plead for your life, I would look for like the worst sentencing I can give you. Probably this is it because he's underage, but like, God help your soul if I mistakenly happen to be or know the judge who's going to preside over your case when you come back for your whatever they call it, parole or whatnot, your appeal. You're gonna hate me. I'll arrest your family members. So this guy killed a girl. Just like, it's one thing, like, I'm not justifying that either, because that's also fucked up, but it's one thing if, okay, we had some friends and maybe like she did something to the guy and vex him, even like these stupid things that guys do, like when a girl rejects them or stuff like that. I'm not justifying it because that's also fucked up, but like, at least he has a reason to claim. Maybe he's like narcissistic or something and he was provoked. She was just living her life, and then your family members have the audacity to come and plead for your life. Dude, she, in the olden days, is a life for a life. You kill someone, he's supposed to go for death penalty. Fuck that shit. A life for a life. You kill someone, they take your own life. You cut someone's hand, they cut off your own hand. A life for a life. You know, I'm not a citizen of America, so I have no say on this, but like, since that's where most of our cases, let's just start like an international pleading for every single country to like start initiating this life for a life, what do you call it, sentencing, whatnot. If you commit a crime, depending on how severe the crime is, you get that crime back. You stab someone 114 times, you also get stabbed 114 times. You shoot someone 50 times, you also get shot 50 times. If people start seeing like justice being carried out like this, I swear the crime rate is going to reduce. It's going to reduce. So let's just start. Should we start a petition? I should put up a petition. Let's sign it. A life for a life. We'll just sign it. Any crime you commit, when they are punishing you, they are going to issue back what you issued to that person. I don't give a fuck what it is you did. Whatever you did, you get to face it back, so that people will start thinking about the nonsense that they are doing before they do it. You guys, I swear they should just try it. Even if they will not do it for a long time, they should just issue it for like a couple years, like a decade. I swear the crime rate is going to drop. It's going to drop. If you think I'm lying, let's do it. Let's do it. If it doesn't work at all, just drop it and forget about it. Anyway, his parents and him also did write a letter to the judge apologizing for his action, asking for mercy. In long story cut short, he was sentenced to life in prison. I've already mentioned this multiple times. He's sharp, like I said, because he's underage. He's going to be up for parole in I don't know if his parole is right, was he's saying his case is going to be looked through again 25 years from now. But for this upcoming, like for a month now, he has 30 days to appeal his sentencing if he wants to, but there's no point in doing that. But if him and his teams feels any need to, they can appeal the case in 30 years from now. But yeah, that's basically, like I say, this is going to be a very, very, very short case. That's every single thing. Right now is a recent case. This was just 25th, I think. It was just, what date was Friday? Let me check. This was on the 24th of March, so it's still recent. That's like a day after my birthday. I'm not you guys, my mic just fell. My birthday was on 23rd. Yeah, so like, just like this case was just happening like a day after my birthday. So we'll just be keeping up with it. If any new update comes, I'll just have another like short episode like this. If I'm not even going to have a podcast episode, I would have an episode on my TikTok, on my YouTube channel, which you can find at CPWPRAISE. So if you're not following us there, head up out there, give it a follow, give it a like, subscribe, do the needful. And is there any other thing I need to touch on? Yeah, that's basically all for now. New episodes comes out every weekend, so turn on your post notifications so you know whenever a new one comes out. We have a blog now which can head over. I'm trying to like make transcripts of all our episodes, so if you don't like hearing my voice and it's annoying to you, because I don't like hearing my voice also, you can head over there and read it for yourself. But yeah, that's all for now. But the story never truly ends. Keep your eyes open, your mind sharp, and your hearts compassionate. Until next time, this is Praise signing off.